business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All right, now, black 20. I'm scared. Check. Take 2 of them.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Take 4. No spacing. Here we go.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Middle. You good?
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yard.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
He's checking.
Now Allen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose moves yardage back to the 29.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike. Charlie. Let's make these babies work.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's got Harrison left side complete. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Yellow, 180.
Push him back.
Attack.
Alert three.
They'll run on first down. Allen.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
15.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So Herman Moore, his first grab of the game, and back in his day, he shattered all the Lions' receiving records.
And he did it with a number of different quarterbacks. He was the target for defenses to adjust to. And I guess the best way to put it is, Herman Moore, that guy, could play in today's game and be just as successful.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
I don't need to. Let's go, 180.
They'll run with Allen. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Allen. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 17, Mahomes on target over the middle to Hill. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down now, it's Allen. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. On third down, Allen, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
77. 45
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That complete to Lamar Miller. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Jack 16. We got chips over here. Chips over here. There's overload. 31's the mic. Get in the weight room.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go. 31's the mic. Go. 31's the mic.
Roethlisberger will throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Here we go.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
31's the mic.
Here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This will be taken short.
We got this.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mike.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the ref.
Hey, 57, 57.
Bravo. Mike's 50.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Check 37, check 37. 15.
50. Hey, pick your game up. Shit. Watch the shit.
They'll run on first down. Allen, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Attack, attack.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Mahomes now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, LA! Lamar Miller, 43 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. I'm going, 80.
Come on, baby.
Hey, color.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
41-yard line.
Mike. Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Mahomes now on first down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Now a carry for Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Marcus Allen, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
That 230.
58, come on. Watch the run.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Come on, D.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Demario Davis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Bravo! You too.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he will find his man on the outside. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
All right, now, 230. 50 the mic, 50 the mic. Here we go. Check, crunch.
On 1st down, Ingram, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
These two. These two.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So that'll back him up 5.
I know you feel that.
So an important try here from Matt Bryant. This for the lead in the final stages. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. The big fella. He's at the 30.
That was a nicely executed block there, but sometimes it's not just the kicker who feels the pressure in this situation.
Well, I think a lot of people could feel pressure on the offensive side. The defense a little more loose with it.
Yeah, listen, they're just going all out trying to get to the football. And to your point, the offensive guys, okay, who do I have? Who am I blocking? If that changes in the defensive front, does that change what we do in our blocking assignment? And sometimes that confusion or that tightness can lead to a bad play.
And it keeps the game tied here late in the fourth. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll run. This is Allen, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Marcus Allen in the final minute, and the Eagles have moved out in front.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side taken in by Miller. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's going to let... And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. So first and 10 now from the 30. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now on is the field goal unit. And boy, this is speculative at best, crazy at worst.